What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's Brennan and I'm BManX45, and today we're coming at you with another video. We have our last Ultimate Cup deck profile for the BT14 format. So our December Ultimate Cups are coming up, and this is our D-Brigade Digi-Police deck. Probably, most likely, the least likely deck we're going to play. I do love this deck, and I really want to play it into the format, but I feel like we lose a lot of support due to the Ultimate Cup format. We lose a lot of good D-Brigade cards, and there's just not enough to make the deck as consistent as it should be. So unfortunately, I do think that is an issue there. So not necessarily the deck I'm going to play, but I do really like it. And I thought I'd build an Ultimate Cup format legal deck to try to see, like, hey, is this good enough to do Ultimate Cup? Do you think we're going to see it? Other stuff like that. So without further ado, let's get into it. Let's look at the card choices and see what we think. And hey, if you enjoy this type of content, be sure to smash that like button, comment down below. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Subscribe to the channel and hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss a single minute of the fun. So we start out with the new egg, the new Missamon from BT14. By returning 3 cards with the D-Brigade or Digi-Police trait from your trash to the top of your deck, this Digimon gets 2,000, so when attacking. So you return them to the top of your deck in any order. And then you basically set your hand up for abilities with your Brigade-Dramon, and you get that plus that 2,000 DP, so that's really good. So you got to play it. It's the best one. Then we play 4 of the new Commandramon from BT14. He's got an on-play, reveal the top 5 cards of your deck. Add 1 card with D-Brigade or Digi-Police trait among them to your hand, and return the rest to the top or bottom of your deck, so you get to choose. So that's really good. And then all turns once per turn, when this Digimon would leave the battle area other than by your effects, by deleting one of your other Digimon with a D-Brigade trait, prevent it from leaving. So that's its inheritable, so you can stop your big guy from getting deleted by just sacrificing your little grunts. We play 4 of the BT5 Commandramon that's got blocker. He's an on-play 4, so he's awful, but he's the only other Commandramon we can play because he's the only other legal Commandramon in the Ultimate Cup format because he's in the tournament pack. Yay! And then we have no other D-Brigade cards that we can play, so we're forced to play some other stuff. So I thought, let's go with ST15 Clear Agumon that gives you Reboot, because Reboot's really good, and you don't always want to leave your Tamer under your guy at the end of your turn to get its Reboot. You generally want to detach it. So at least if you have this guy, you can, potentially, if you're worried about your Tamer dying and going to the trash, you can then say, okay, I have the Clear Agumon, so I'm just going to detach it because this guy's already got Reboot. So that's good. So that's it. 12 level 4s. The Commandramons are extremely nice looking. I love the alts. So that's like our main guy right there. Then there's the level 4s, the new edition of the new Hi-Commandramon, and he is really cool here. He's when attacking, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. You may play 1 card with D-Brigade or Digi-Police trait and a play cost of 3 or less among them without paying the cost. Return the rest to the bottom of the deck. And also the rule, his name is also treated as Commandramon. So that's really cool. And then he has the all turns, once per turn, same inheritable. When this Digimon would leave the battle area other than by one of your effects, by deleting one of your other Digimon with D-Brigade trait, you may prevent it from leaving. So he's got the same protection ability. He is a 4 play cost, so he's really cheap to play, so that's really cool. You have this black Numamon, which is actually, I was like, oh, it must be for the Numamon deck or the Sukamon deck. And it's like, no, this is Digi-Police at its finest. He's a 3-drop level 4. And he's got on-play when Digivolving by placing 1 Satsuki Tamahimi. I think so. I think I got that one. From your hand as this Digimon's bottom Digivolution card. One of your Digimon gains Rush for the turn. That is nuts. So you can place your Tamers under them and gain Rush. And the Tamer card gives them Jamming. So that's amazing. And Reboot. It's got inheritable blocker, which is really cool with the Reboot keyword. So that's also really good. So again, really good on stack or just being played for fun. Again, we run out of D-Brigade cards, so I'm playing 2 Hover Espeumons to fill out my level 4 lineup because it is a legal card. And it's got on play when Digivolving, reveal the top card of your opponent's security stack. If that card is a Digimon, gain 1 memory. If it's a non-Digimon card, draw 1. And place the revealed card on the top or bottom of the opponent's security stack face down. So that's kind of cool. And it kind of sets up so you know what their last security or their first security is going to be. And then all turns, while there's a tamer, this Digimon gains blocker, and it can't be deleted by an opponent's effects. So that's all right. And again, if you have to Digivolve in the back with it, it's just a nice 2-cost, one to do. That's it for our level 4s. Again, the real champions of this are the Numemon, I feel. They're like the MVP. But there's also some cool things you can play. And we will be doing a regional appropriate deck with all the other support like Sealed Dramons and other things like that have really good abilities. So we will be getting into that in a future build. Starting off for the Ultimates, we play for the new Cargo-Dramon. On play, when Digivolving, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. You may play 1 card with D-Brigade or Digi-Police trait and a play cost of 4 or less among them without paying the cost. Trash the rest. So trash is a bunch of your stuff, which isn't necessarily bad. Plays a card for free, which is really, really good. 3-cost Digivolution. All turns, once per turn, when one of your other Digimon is deleted, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. You may play a Commandramon among them without paying its cost. Trash the rest. So this is why you want to play lots of Commandramons, and why we need more for the deck is because then you get that ability off. But Hi-Commandramon can get played by that effect, and because you're deleting your guys with your inheritables to protect yourself, you're potentially getting that off a lot. And it's all turns too. So they're all turns inheritables. So you protect your guy on your turn and your opponent's turn. So that's really, really good. And then I'm playing 3 of the new Nightmon, which is not a D-Brigade card, but it's just so good. It's a 4-cost to Digivolve, but it's a black-yellow. It's got blocker. On play, and when Digivolving, one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 3,000 for each of your Digimon. This could wipe, the way this deck spams the field, this could just wipe your opponent's field just by, you playing one. Maybe putting them to 4, but just completely nuking their board with massive wipes if you have tons of small level Digimon on the board. And then all turns, once per turn, when another Digimon attacks, you may play 1 yellow or black level 3 Digimon card from your hand without paying its cost as inheritables. Just really good. You can play all your level 3 stuff, and it's just so good. So that's it for our ultimate lineup. On to our megas. We play for Brigade Dramon, the new big baddie. He's like super armored Greymon, War Greymon. He looks really cool. When Digivolving, delete up to 7 play cost totals worth of your opponent's Digimon. So that's pretty cool. All your Digimon with the D-Brigade trait gain blocker. Again, really cool. End of your turn, once per turn. And that's on your opponent's turn, that blocker. End of your turn, once per turn, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. You may play up to 7 play cost total worth of the cards with D-Brigade or Digi-Police trait among them without paying the cost. Trash the rest. Unless you play your tamer, because it's just cards. Reveal and play up to 7 play cost totals worth of cards. So you can play your tamer, you can play option cards. It's just really, really good. So he's your big baddie. We also play Diaboromon Ace, because Ace, you need more top end, and he's just a really good freebie. Plus he, when Digivolving, when attacking, you may play a Diaboromon token, cost 14, level 6 mega, blah blah blah, 3000 DP token without paying the cost. All turns, once per turn, when an effect plays another Digimon, you may delete one of your opponent's Digimon, play cost 3 or lower. For each of your Diaboromon, add 2 to the maximum play cost. So you're deleting something 7 just for him and his token. So that's pretty good. And then you get more tokens when you attack with him, so that's always fun too. Yeah. Overflow 4, so you lose 4 if he goes off the field, but I just, with only access to a certain amount of level 6s, you kind of need to have a bit of a top end, so you're not always just searching for this guy and nothing else. And then we play 2 Omnimons Worth Defeat, plays itself from security, it's a black card, it plays for 3 on one of your blacks, so just really good top end. I feel really worth it. And then I play 4 of the new Satsuki Tamahimi, and it's got security, play it without paying its cost, start of your main phase. If your opponent has a Digimon, gain 1 memory, and then during the main you can mind link, so you can put it under one of your Digimon with the Nuamon or Monzumon in its name, or the Digi-Police trait. Place this Digimon's bomb dilution card, and then it gets the inheritables, which is all turns. Well, this Digimon has Numamon or Monzumon in its name or Digi-Police trait, it gains jamming and reboot. So again, really good. End of turn, you may play it without paying the cost, so you can get it back on the field, so in case your guy dies, it's still on the field. So really good. Jamming, so you don't have to worry about not being big enough. I play 2 Izzy for the memory tamer, as well as you get the reveal 3 and gain a memory. So it's basically a 3 cost because everything in this deck is black. So yeah. So you don't have to worry. Everything in this deck is black. So it's an automatic 3 cost memory tamer basically. That's it for tamers. Satsuki is super important. Lastly, we play a couple option cards. We play defense training. Everything in the deck's black, so everything gets reduced costs, so that's really good. And I'm playing 3 DCD Bomb, which is main D-Digivolve 1. Then by returning 3 cards with D-Brigade or Digi-Police trait from the trash to the top of your deck, delete up to 6 play cost totals worth of your opponent's Digimon. So pretty good. And it's secure. It's a security bomb, so that's really good. You love to see that, and you definitely want to see it in security because it'll really help your day. Other than that, it's 4 costs, so a little bit more expensive, but still does a lot, which is super strong. But yeah, that's the deck, guys. Of course, I will be doing a regionals profile for this deck with crap tons of Commandramons and really cool and janky things. But for right now, this is what I have came up for the Ultimate Cup. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you think I could have done anything differently, if I could have done it better. I always want to hear your thoughts, and it helps me as a Digimon player, learning, hey, you could have played this, or this is not a good thing, and I do appreciate the help because it helps me for my regionals and my Ultimate Cups, and I generally want to become a better player at the game. So any thoughts are appreciated, and thank you very much. Looks like that's all the time we have for this video. Thank you very much for tuning in, and we hope to see you in the next video. And as always, have a wonderful day, and that's all for now, folks.